it's a pleasure to talk to you about the difference between an everyday company that looks over their shoulder at the competition, at what everybody else is doing, and a beloved company that grows their business by thinking about the lives of their customers and their employees. Think about your life. Every day, we make hundreds of decisions that mark our place in the universe. Where we go to school, who we choose to date, how we decide to deal with adversity, and those who do and do not agree with our point of view create the path of our life. They nudge us along to who we are to become. In business, our collective decisions tell another kind of a story to our customers, to the marketplace, and to our employees about who we are and about what we value, how we choose to correct something that goes wrong, how steadfast we are in delivering the goods, ensuring quality, and giving our people what they need sends a signal to customers about how much we think about their life on the end of the decision. In fact, what we know these days, and as a consumer, you just saw these great apps and observation points, is that customers make their buying decisions these days by going out and talking to friends and colleagues and complete strangers to ask 3 questions. This is what I call the Keller-Fay OffTrack report, and it's one of my favorite. There's many others out there, but according to the Keller-Fay OffTrack report, customers rely about 80% of the time on talking to colleagues and friends and strangers and getting those reviews from people they don't know on the internet and take what the company has to say about 20% of the time. And what customers want to know when they read those reviews are 3 things. Were you reliable? Did you do what you said you were going to do all the time? Was the answer to the question, it depends? It depends on the channel. It depends on the person. It depends on the day. Did you improve my life? As a result of doing business with you, did something change? Was something better? And how did you make me feel? I love the experience of the Italian man hugging you when you walked into that restaurant. I, being Italian, of course, I'm a hugger. But our people, thank you. No, just kidding. Oh, I snort when I laugh. I started my career at Land's End. Does anybody know Land's End? Land's End is in the middle of a Wisconsin farmland, and there's lots of pigs there. So I think I picked it up from my friends, the pigs. Beloved companies make 5 decisions that mark their place in the universe with their customers and their employees. They decide to believe. They believe that the words of their customers are true and that most people are going to do the right thing. Think about your life as a customer. Business and financial services is a hotbed for this. We create the majority of the rules to protect us from the minority of the people. They decide with clarity of purpose. That means uniting people across our organization to be galvanized around a simple thing that improves customers' lives. Does anybody here have kids? Oh, you're a prolific group. So, there's 2 children's drinking cup companies I want to tell you about. One thought about themselves as a traditional R&D drinking cup company. Every year, they had to come out with a new line of drinking cups, so they'd come up with 3 prototypes, and they'd bring some moms in, and they say to the mom, they thought they were being customer-focused, so they say to the mom, pick a cup. Well, you picked a cup based on what they had built in their factory, and so maybe you needed a cup with a straw in it or an indentation. Those of us who are parents know that the difference between a great meal and a lousy meal is water on the floor and all the crying. The other company followed the moms, not in a creepy way, to understand their life, to know what mealtime was like. And they thought about themselves as supporting parenthood. The other company thought about themselves as a cup company, and so they were shopped based on margin.